one signing has been made between last Friday and deadline day, and say it quietly, but
Farrell actually scored.
let's get into it. This is Squad's Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So let's first off look at the results and also welcome, hello. So we've won the Harvard West game 4-0. Dominic Duffy got us off to a great start with a header. Jack Hunter scored an absolute fantastic strike from outside the box. Then our boy Joshua Farrell scored 2 goals. Then we went and ruined it with a game we should have never been in a position to lose. We lose to Newtown 1-0 with a penalty that we gave away because apparently my teams have an inability to not give away penalties. This is our newest signing. His name is Alexander Honeyman. He is a direct swap for Beckett. Same type of player. Which is fine because Clark will probably still play more, but at the moment I've just kept playing Honeyman in there. Well, Beckett was out injured. He's now back. That you can put back on the bench, so Clark will drop out just now. But it'll be a mix between Honeyman, Clark, and Beckett going forward. In terms of the lineup, this is what we're going to play. Hunter and Heath have done one okay, I guess. Did well in the first game. Heath had a poor second game. Agatha's not been playing well now since the last couple of games. Hurlock's that's a bit tired, so I'm going to take him off for Dice. Although after Dice played well, I never actually did keep him in the squad. But nothing else really wise for changing is required. Yeah. So this is today's game. So we'll take on the Pennybot game and then we'll be playing another game, which is quite a bit away. But, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. Definitely hoping for a far better performance than we did in the last game. If we get that Harvard West performance back, we'll be fine all season. You know, we might we should be doing well then. We probably wouldn't even need to come back that often. We could probably get through the season quite quick if we're going to keep playing like that. But if we're going to keep playing as poor as we did in the last game, I'll be sacked. Because we're meant to be getting European football and we won't if we perform like we did. So got hope for some pick-up performances. What I have noticed about Hunter though is that he's a far better on the ball than I think I give him credit for, and it definitely does help us in that midfield role, especially when we're trying to keep possession. Has been useful. Ball to Dice, he's never going to win that header. Hunter though, unlucky. He's got a corner out of it for us. Corner goes in, doesn't win it. Duffy. Honeyman! Oh, unlucky from Honeyman. Duffy's been putting in some really, like, in terms of like the weekly training reports I get, Duffy's been like hitting 8s and 9s in his training. He is really putting the work in, which, you know, you like to see from a young player. But he actually might develop a bit more, which would be amazing for us. We badly need that. That's okay. Good clearance there by Lama. As much as Stanley is on full-back defend, he gets caught out something awful at times. He doesn't seem to be the best at tracking runners, and I don't know why. Dice, that's a stupid foul. Stupid foul! But yeah, Stanley, sorry, keeps on getting caught out at times. I've noticed it in most games so far. Don't know if it's worth my while then changing to Law to give him a couple of games there. But he's a different type of fullback. He's more of a wing back. He's definitely more attacking. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. Going by the match, that seems pretty even. Dice isn't having the best games. Bellis isn't playing great. Everyone else doing okay, it looks like. Oh, Sonny's picked up a not. Ah, fuck. Lama's pulled his groin. Let's not risk that. You'll be a no-nonsense centre back. If you get any pace in Sassy, I can't remember. Decent enough, we'll play you as cover. Make that change just now. Hopefully he's not out for too long. And immediately we lose a goal. It's poor defending again. Let's watch it then. So the corner comes in. Welch Hayes is completely out-jumped. Guess Goddard makes the initial save. Falls straight back to Yorworth. Nobody's alert, and he just slots it home. 1-0 down. Poor defender is going to be the death of me, I think, in this game. Oh, come on, Sassy, get in front of him. Oh my god, we got lucky. He got very unlucky there hitting the crossbar with that chipped effort. They definitely smell blood right now. Can we pull it back? Corner. Dice here. Can he get a bit of help with this equaliser? Back post. Great header by Heath. His first goal of the season. With that set piece, we get level again, but we are not playing well at all today. Another corner. I'll take a repeat of that if I don't mind, Dice. Plays it in. Head, and it is a repeat of it, but this time it's Dominic Duffy. Second goal in 3 games for me. And the youngster heads home and gives us an unlikely lead after how we've been playing. That's going to be a kick in the nuts for them. Heath with the free kick. Hits it over, that's fine. Can we go in half time now? Hunter's coming off, he's playing awful. Everybody I praise in this goddamn game, every time we go to record and I start praising somebody, they just immediately start playing shit. So I'm going to stop praising people, I think. Bells isn't playing well, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. I might move Agatha up into that striking position and bring Colville on. Not really get a chance much to play Agatha up there. Although he's picked the ball up here, he's intercepted it. Plays it back to Heath. To Page. Page plays it over the top to Agatha. Oh, he should have squared that. Should have squared that in for a tap-in. But Dice, can he find the head of somebody again? Duffy heads over. What is his actual dead ball thing? Dice. Corners is 6. Would not note with that. Yeah, I think this is what we might do. I think we might bring on Agatha. We'll bring on Colville for Bellis. Move Agatha up front into his preferred position, which is as a advance forward. Colville, come on now. I think that's the only change we'll make. If need be, we'll then switch Farrell on if Agatha doesn't, kind of pick up his performance a bit. Goddard comes out, collects that. Hits it long. Agatha wins the header. Can Dice carry it? No, he can't. Can Stanley win this here? Good bit of defending there, actually. Forced him back, Stanley. Into Page. Honeyman. Agatha plays over the top to Colville. Colville goes through one-on-one. And like that, he slots it home. Look at Colville, makes it 3. And everything is starting to look a bit rosier. 1, 2, and I made that change at half time. I did. So that means we've got 1 change left to make. Excuse me. Beck will come on, get some game time now. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm going to bring Farrell back on. Good bit of play though. Gives us a 2-goal lead now. Dice to Honeyman. Honeyman's played well today. He's not been performing too great in the last couple of games, but he is also 18. I don't know if he's played any league football that isn't a playable league, for us. So I don't really know how much games he's actually really played before us. Now Dice picked up a knock. It's only a bruised ankle, will be fine. But yeah, quite impressed with Honeyman today. Involved a lot more than they did the last couple of games, which is good. When we've brought in that many players, I can expect there's going to be a genuine settling in period where things will just take a bit of time. It's just unfortunate when it starts happening at the beginning, like when it's important games or games you should be winning that you're dropping the points in. Get it clear, please. Good tackle by Page. Dice, just chill, bud. You're fine. Just hobble up there. Kind of playing good pass and playing that. Oh, that's over the top. 1-on-1. Goddard. Nah. Everything about that was wrong, from the goalkeeper's positioning to just a defensive error from Insassi. He's not as quick as Lama, to be fair. Good bit of passing play. But you just see that Stanley doesn't pick him up. Goddard's just all over the place. It's now 3-2. We're holding up. Jesus Christ, Carnarvon are beating Holywell 6-4. Fucking hell. It's going to be a high scoring league this year? 6 minutes added time. Really? Okay. Can we hold on? 30 odd seconds left. Dice is never winning any header, he can hardly run. Do you know what? I'm not annoyed with that tackle. Too much. We need to win the free kick though. Their goalkeepers came forward. Welch Hayes, play it forward. Play it forward. Plays it to Colville. Doesn't matter. Full time. We win 3-2. Whew. Maybe not our best performance. Why is nobody giving us a chance? This is what I don't understand. The media predict us to finish third. Yeah, we are never favourites going into any games. Here, neutral. You know, we're kind of staying up here, you know. We're 3 points behind TNS now. We're 2 points behind Coleman Bay. We're 1 point ahead of Pennybolt and Lanark. Major, even. Going to look at the season predictions again, just in case it's changed since the window shut. It's not. So I don't understand why we're never the favourites for any of our games. Just seems crazy to me. Lama is out for a week, which is fine. Our next game is out for 16 days. Dice out for a couple of days. That's fine. I'm actually going to keep that as is. Beckett will be fully fit by then. Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you in 16 days. We'll be to go on Pontypridd. 16 days. Damn, 16 days is a long time in this game. Couple of changes to the team. Welch Hayes is picked up a knock. I think he's out for like 4 days. So Hassan Smith will make his debut. Beckett and Dice are still recovering from knocks. Beckett took one just a couple of days before. It's just a minor training injury. I think he is fit to play if need be. Yeah, it's just a tight thigh. It's nothing important. But we're going to bring Clark back in. Give him some minutes. Excuse me. In a box-to-box role. Dice is still trying to recover from a bruised ankle he got a couple of days ago as well, so Harlock will come back in anyway. That's not really a big deal. All in all, nothing much is changing. Matthews has dropped. Lack of game time concerns. Can move from emergency backup to backup. It makes no difference to me. He won't play, but whatever. Yeah, that's what we're going with then. Hopefully. Fuck, stupid fucking bench. Who's more like to play? Honeyman Williams. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Hopefully the good games can keep rolling here. We can pick up another 3 points. It would be amazing if we could. Danny Williams. Is he the guy I tried to sign in the summer? But there was somebody from TNS I tried to sign. No, it's not. Who was it? Jordan Williams? We tried to sign someone from TNS in the summer. He was like, like impact sub. Like, that's what he wanted to be. Like, that was his guarantee, the minimum guarantee. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Like thinking, well, if he's only going to come in as an impact sub, it's going to want like no money. £500 a week he wanted. I was like, no, go away now. This is not going to happen. We also he was still 40 used to that was him taking a wage cut as well from TNS. That was scary. Scary stuff. So they're playing very defensive today. Is it any more defensive than us? We would play with back 4, 2 DMs? Yeah, it is. Slightly. They have like one extra midfielder. So we probably won't win the midfield battle here. That's going to be quite even. Our 2 DMs should hopefully deal with their 2 in that regard. We're the team in red. That's just unusual. Pontypridd are the team in white. Okay. Yeah, they're sitting pretty defensively. We might have a hard time actually with our wide players trying to get in there. With the back 3, they've got the essentially go man for man with our front 3, and then they've still got the wing backs, who, if they drop deep, that makes a back 5, so we might not get the space in behind we're wanting on the wings, but we'll see. We'll see how the game goes. We might need to make a couple of little kind of changes just to try and get something. Duffy heads it clear. Agatha now advancing on his own. Oh, Clark, you can't just stand still for the ball. I hate that in every aspect of football is when players just stand still and wait for the ball to come to them. It's like, go to it. You don't always have to wait for it to come. Because I feel like we're just struggling to break them down. We've only created one chance. They've only created two, to be fair. If we only had one chance, they've had two. They'll score here, though. And good catch by Goddard. Goddard also came to me. He was thinking about letting his contract run out at the end of the season. And I was like, hey, we're an ambitious club. We need you. Unlucky. And he's like, yeah, this is an ambitious club. Why would I want to leave? So nothing's changed. But yeah. We need to change something. I just don't know what. We're not getting possession. We've not had a single corner. Yeah, far from pleased. See, this year I've got, so their back three can individually man mark them. They've got the wing backs as well, which kind of stops these guys and these guys getting involved. Because we need to keep the wing backs there. The midfield is kind of just locked at the moment. So you're a pressing forward on attack. You'll go up as an advance forward. That's fine because he's still going to come down here and attack. Hurlock's going to put the ball in there. What that does leave, however, is that wing back to fall in there. Yeah, okay, that's going to change how we play and everything. So we're going from a wing play now to a route one. And it is for the exact reason is we're not getting much joy. We're not creating a lot of chances. So why don't we just try and skip past some of these issues and just try just save me fucking about with that. That's fine there. Do I want time wasting? Probably not. Hitting early crosses will definitely help. We need that overlap on the right. Pass into space, pass into space, pass into space, pass into space. Where is pass into space? Regrouping. We want to counter. Am I being blind? I don't think there is much space. We're going to change shape just a little bit. We'll give it like 10-ish minutes. We'll see what happens. And if it's not working, then we'll go back. But I just want to see what we can do. Because it's such a tight, so tight in there. Like the space we're going to need to work in isn't much. I see loads of teams in the last couple of FMs actually play this formation. It annoys me. But again, I'm usually managing better teams when I'm coming up against it a lot of the time. And I never get it to work for me either. I'm not a full-on believer of just, crowding out the whole defensive line like that. But we need to see something change. But clearly this isn't working either. Right, go back to our wing play. And we're actually going to make a couple of changes. Covell's going to come on. Deitch is coming on. Farrell's going to come on. He may have scored 2 goals, but he's not scored since. Who's this? Lama is going to come off for Insassi. Heath is going to come off for... Yeah. But we are going to make one little change to the shape still. You're going to go box to box. You're going to go centre mid attack. Hunter is going to have quite a lot of defensive duties on his own now. But let's just see what we can do. So a lot of changes, but I do want to try and get maximum points from this game. And I think the only way we're going to do that is through a little bit of a shape change and a personnel change. I'm hoping the introduction of inverted wingers instead of inside forward might create more chances, but I don't know. Because I'm hoping with the introduction of Beckett attacking will kind of replace the cutting inside and attacking from Agatha, but I think we're just going to have a stalemated draw here. Oh, Hassan Smith, he's made a mess of that. Honestly thought I was going to go in there. For a debut, he's not the best of debuts, built things, but he's not had the worst, I guess. 4 minutes of added time. They are just kind of... I've noticed a couple times that teams do seem to be able to just pass through us quite well. Oh, no. Well, that's a kick in the nuts. Duffy wins that initial header. Farrell loses out Blackman here. Now, who is... Oh, and Sassy just doesn't track that ball properly. Goodman runs in behind and goes one-on-one with the keeper. It's these defensive issues that we just have time after time after time. I'm just wondering if I bring Eriksson back into the defence. Oh, it's such a disappointing. It's played bad all over the park. Is it just a bad day at the office? Maybe. It's not an ideal result for us, definitely. We could drop down to 5th, or we could drop down to 5th. Fair. Fair. Let's have a look at the schedule. The next game is against TNS as well. TNS, Cardiff Met Uni, Colwyn Bay, Holywell, Aberystwyth. Do you know what? I think we're going to go away. I'm going to play through the next 4 games just to get a run going, to just try and figure out what isn't quite clicking. Because you see, I mean, if you look at the 3 games we've lost, it's 1 goal. 1 goal. Pennybunt's the only game we've lost more than 1 goal in. Everything else just 1. So we're also doing something right defensively, but it's like that last thing. It's just shut off so quickly. Yeah, so I'm going to play the TNS, Cardiff Met, Colwyn Bay and Holywell games. We'll come back on the 7th of October for Aberystwyth, then we'll play the 10th in the Welsh Cup. And we'll see where that leaves us. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up. It does help the channel out immensely. And until next time, take care.